Just a quick photo opportunity for our winner here at XFC 63. It is time to keep this thing rolling while the electricity is in the building. Introducing first, Jordan Southern.
One of the people I love watching walk into the cage is Jordan Southern, fighting out of Integrated MMA on the Sunshine Coast. Absolutely one of those ones you just enjoy watching. It's just one of those, I get excited. I like the way he had his last fight and some of the pressure he was able to put on Slick Nick. It's just a way of it's a good quality grappling style mixed in with this relentless striking. He's well-rounded all around the cage piece. Currently has a purple belt in BJJ, and this is his 5th walk into the cage. I'm guessing the winner out of this has to be challenging and pushing for that title belt.
Yeah, absolutely. Mitch McLaren was basically in line for that title shot. Unfortunately, had to pull out injured. But we're literally surely looking at a number 1 contender spot right now.
He said improvements across the board have been absolutely everywhere across, but really been focusing on his striking in regards to. Sorry, I'll change that. His teammates have told him he's improved on his striking. He's trying to improve across the board, but his teammates are saying the striking is outstanding now. But we also know that kind of grapple-heavy, submission-orientated style he has as well. He's constantly making you think, which can fatigue you as well. Anyone who walks out to Johnny Cash, they got violence on their mind.
Introducing his opponents, Mitch Thunder McLaren.
What a character of a young lad too. Mitch Thunder McLaren. I wonder where the Thunder part came from. It might have to do with Lightning McLaren, his older brother. Because after Lightning, there's always Thunder. So here we go with Mitch. Another young fella, 23 years old, fighting out of Tribal MMA. And the boys just always turn up the cage, well prepared, ready to go. Looking forward to it. And once again, you mentioned before, Matt, that he was next in line for a title shot to actually fight for the title, but was injured. What would you say he'd be doing as trying to bring that energy to the crowd today?
Yeah, it's been a while since he's fought, you know what I mean? He's relatively active, but yeah, he'd be absolutely gutted if he had to pull out of that freak accident, that freak injury. But again, you got guys like Connor Birch in your corner who'd be putting you through your paces. And as I've always said, that Connor Birch was the standard for amateurs. He's obviously looking to make his debut now. But again, when you've got that benchmark in your gym, that Connor Birch that he sets, again, Mitch McLaren knows where he needs to be at.
Yeah, and obviously he's taken fashion tips as well from Ryan Levy with the facial hair that he has. Or the very little facial hair that he has. I'll call it out from there. But as he said, it's been back-to-back camps getting ready for this one.
This next fight is a flyweight fight. B-class rules, 3 by 3 minute rounds. Introducing first, in the blue corner. Weighing in at 57.1 kilos, with an amateur record of 3 wins, 1 loss, fighting out of Integrated Sunshine Coast, Jordan Southern. And his opponent in the red corner. Weighing in at 56.6 kilos, with an amateur record of 3 wins, 2 losses, fighting out of Tribal MMA, Mitch Thunder McLaren. Referee for this fight is Phil Cassidy.
That is probably the most animated I've seen Paul Birch in the tribal corner as well. You can tell how much they want this.
And I could say that Percy Mwambai would be sitting at home watching this.
Whoa! Head kick. From
So
McLaren.
quickly thrown up there.
So fast.
And you got to remember, you're not watching this on fast forward. That's just how fast these guys are. Mentioned before, we were waiting to see the Jordan Southern's ability. Like, he's just striking is phenomenal.
Oh, look how quick that guillotine sink was.
Wow.
That is beautiful from McLaren.
And Josh is like, I'm not putting you down because I know where this finishes.
Oh,
There
so
it goes.
smart from both boys.
Very good.
So Jordan wasn't going to slam him on the ground until he got rid of that guillotine. But able to walk him over to his corner where he's got integrated MMA Sunny Coast, giving him his preps.
Yeah, that little sequence right there was why XFC promoter Daniel Ward had no qualms in making this the co-main event. That was incredibly high level. Just sheer fight IQ there.
Yeah, big time.
And what I like there is Mitch had that underhook on the same side as the leg, and that's why he was able to walk up.
And this is just Jordan Southern. He's just so tough and he's just relentless.
Absolutely pushing the pace at the moment too.
He throws 1,000 punches as he's taking you down. Great to see the boys here. And Mitch did a
There
great
he
little
goes.
outside sequence for a trip.
Whoop.
He's on that back really
Trying
quickly.
to climb the back. Oh, abandoned.
I like
that's
that.
tough.
Wrestling.
There
on
he
the
is.
back.
He's up.
Oh, body
Got the body
triangle.
triangle. And he's piecing that leg through while he's trying to feed that arm through as well. He's got the
Oh,
toes.
wow.
It's on.
It's across the chin at the moment.
It is across the chin. I like that he's actually got he did have his own chin across there.
Oh,
Now it's under the
it's
chin.
under.
Oh, plus the body triangle. It's got to be sore. Now it's deep.
Yeah, it's locked. Oh, good hand fighting there. Swatch to the other side.
He is, but the cage is kind of in his way for him able to be able to move that in place. The body triangle's helping there. So he's still got the body triangle locked in. Jordan's doing a great job fighting the hands here as well. It's one of the reasons why that choke hasn't been finished yet. But Mitch makes him work every single time just by striking. So from here, now that he's ridden up there, that's going to be putting a lot of pressure on both your ankles and also your legs, that body triangle.
He just stood up with a person on his back. Far out.
14 seconds left.
Oh, so impressive from both boys there.
Wow, that's incredible.
Mitch is just so quick up on that back. He's just in his movement side to it. Jordan did a great job not rushing it, but being able to fight the hands. And knowing that anytime if he actually tried to fight that body triangle, his neck is gone.
I made sure I paid attention to the way that McLaren was walking there after he dropped down after that body triangle that he had. Probably a little bit of a limp to some extent, trying to get some blood back into those legs. So now I'm really interested to see how this second round kicks off and to see if Mitch McLaren was able to get the blood back into those legs.
Yeah, Mitch doing his best impression of a human backpack in that round. And how much energy is that going to be sucking away from Jordan now? So Southern. So Southern versus McLaren here, it's just phenomenal.
Who knows how gassed his legs are from holding on to it. It's so tight.
You can see why these are the top contenders. Southern instantly takes the center cage and makes Mitch work for it.
Straight into it like the first round.
And once again, so Southern's a blue belt in BJJ, so you saw his defense was quite good. But as I mentioned, Mitch is a purple belt. It's one of the reasons why his
Again on the back.
transitions to these moves are so quick.
He's just slick. He's so slick on the back.
Wow.
Southern's doing a great job in terms of pulled his head down and is trying to pull him over the top, putting the pressure on.
Oh, he's reversed it? No, look at McLaren just straight back on his back.
Oh,
Jordan's
well done.
Southern's done a great job here in terms of just that relentless pressure and scramble to try and get on top.
Yeah, so now we're going to see Jordan Southern's wrestling versus Mitch McLaren's jiu-jitsu. Let's see what he's got off his back.
McLaren has those butterfly hooks where he can try to use to make space or sweep, but with that pressure against the cage, it's really hard to move your hips, really hard to move your shoulders. So
yeah, you can tell he's trying to create some space off the cage there so he can throw something up, McLaren.
Yeah, and what you can hear, you've got both Birches yelling out, get up, get up. They're wanting him to get up from here. And the reason for it, every second you're on your back that you're not throwing up at submission, you're losing. And being in the wrong corner for the advice piece as well.
Yeah, Southern's corner right now. Very happy with the position, but they want damage. They're calling out for damage right now.
And from here, you've got Mitch. Both feet are on the hips. Just wait for either an explosion up or a submission being thrown up. Here we go. It's almost there. And he's locking his closed guard up again, just in terms of being able to kick it over. And he's got a very high guard there. So wait for one of these big left hands or a right hand, and for Mitch to kind of throw the knee up and over it for a triangle to see what he's going to try and cover off.
relentless pressure here from Southern, though. That head pressure against his face.
Both boys are putting on an absolute pressure run.
Yep.
That was a solid exchange there from Southern.
Certainly
Scoring
was.
big points.
And you're right, the boys from Integrated MMA are just yelling out damage. You want damage. And we've seen Jordan do this for 3 rounds. So Southern has the gas tank for 3 rounds of this.
Yeah, there's just no exit, is there? There is no exit for
Just
Jordan Southern's
suffocating,
top control.
absolutely. Mitch thought about doing
Hey, exit with a head kick. Hey, wow.
Mitch, that was phenomenal. Both McLaren and Southern there.
Crowd's loving it too.
So Southern wearing the black trunks, McLaren wearing the fire trunks.
Yeah, big round for Southern there to bounce back after the end of that first round. And again, we know both boys have got the game plan. They know what their game plan is to win now.
But remember the start of the round, McLaren actually was dominated. He initiated the takedown, and Southern was able to get the reversal and then just put him in a shitty position for the rest of the fight, really.
Yeah, some really good scrambling there at the start, and then once Southern got the top and really control with his wrestling.
Kind of shows, you know, that, again, the game is just in inches, isn't it? You know, you're right. You know, McLaren had that top position. He had both hooks in, and he just slipped off the back.
Yep.
Yeah, and that came from Southern basically pulling down on the neck of McLaren just to get him off a little bit and able to get him on the side. Back into it.
Oh, straight into it.
Whoa, nice
big
left
shot.
hook.
Leaving nothing out.
I think he took a hit to the jewels, but not quite enough for the referee to stop it. I'm not sure if Phil Cassidy saw it or not, but he's in it now.
Yeah, this cage time right now is valuable.
Oh, down he goes.
Beautiful
Good
work.
leg weave.
Good head placement too prior to getting that down.
And again, right now, we know how dangerous Southern is if he can reverse his position.
And once again, when someone's in half guard, you want their shoulders flat on the ground, but it's also very hard to strike and cause damage.
Oh, he's
Got a
the
leg lock.
Oh.
Beautiful,
Wow.
beautiful movement out of it.
What a scramble.
So nice
Second
that Mitch
hook.
listened to his corner then. They told him to stand up. He hasn't quite stood up properly. He's got
hooks
both
in.
hooks in now, but he is
Is he going to fall off the side again?
That's what I'm wondering is going to happen here.
We're halfway through this round, and Mitch McLaren has been able to enforce his game plan.
Down again.
Huge takedown. Can he finish it? He can. Again, a game of inches.
If you see a bit of claret on McLaren's hair, I actually think it's come from Jordan. Jordan's fishing for a Kimura here.
Yeah, nice little smirk there from McLaren.
Looking for a Kimura trap here. And now he's got the head over. Does he have enough to get it out?
Oh, wow, a little reversal.
Wow.
So McLaren has basically got his hands together now to try and break it.
Teaback Kimura. He's
Where
got
did
to
I-
rip it up. He's got to absolutely just rip it off.
So McLaren's doing a good job here. He's got his hands together.
He's got a minute. He's got 50 seconds to work this.
50 seconds to get out, escape, and try and reverse so the judges forget about this position. He's taken his hands away. So he's pulled up again. He's reversed it now.
Wow.
He's utilized his hands together to get the knees to the ground and
Huge.
wrestle up.
That is a huge sweep from McLaren.
Beautiful
time.
sprawl there. And now he has a cradle. He's let go of it to go up. He's got a single leg. He's been stepping over it for most of the night. He's going up for a double grip.
This fight is in the balance in this last 10 seconds.
Yep. Good pressure from
For
McLaren.
you gentlemen at home, you're not entertained on this one.
Down.
Oh,
yes.
huge takedown.
Hey,
Beautiful.
Wow. Fight of the night. Oh, my gosh.
Absolutely outstanding. Both boys gave it their absolute all. Mitch is looking in the crowd saying, I want my belt. Southern puts his hand up, raising going, I've won this one. This one goes to the judges, and the winners are you.
Definitely. What a fight.
Absolutely outstanding performance from both gentlemen.
I'm glad I'm not a judge. Those leg
Here we see
whip
some of the
takedowns.
scrambles.
Yep. Those leg whip takedowns are really working for McLaren. He seemed to get him every time he tried.
Yeah, he just laced that leg over really well and then turned the corner.
Yep.
But he never run the pipe. He always maintained connection to the upper body as well. That's why he always fell into a good, strong position. You'll find out soon, man. I don't know who won. I don't want McLaren. I don't know. I just call. I don't call the fight. I call the fight. That's it, man. So we got Mitch Thunder McLaren coming over asking who we thought won.
Can't tell you, mate. We do not know.
I was just entertained, boys. That was absolutely outstanding.
The result of this fight has gone to the judges. It is a split decision. 29-28 red, 28-29. 29-28 red. The winner of this fight in the red corner, Mitch McLaren. All right, I'm here with your winner, Mitch McLaren. What a close fight. Mate, this is probably the most animated and emotional I've seen you after a fight. How much did that win mean to you?
A lot. That means a lot. So that is this.
Very, very close fight. Obviously, you had the first round, Southern had the second round, and it was a flip of a coin again. How close was that submission, that Kimura that he had on you?
Nah, I was safe. He wasn't as strong in that third round. I didn't want to sit there and hold, but I was pretty fucking gassed. So I just knew I had to wait it out, and then I'd get in a better position and work from there.
If I can offer any compliment, so many times we see fighters get awarded belts after a fight. After that performance, you by far and away deserve that purple belt. So congratulations on that promotion you just received.
Thank you, Matt. I really appreciate that.
We have a flyweight champion by the name of Percy Mwambai. You're up.
Firstly, I just want to say thank you, Ryan, Connor, Paul, my brother Reese, Mr. Rosha, everyone from Tribal, everyone that came out tonight, all my family, everyone that come to support me, everyone on the live stream. I really appreciate it. And Percy Mwambai, Daddy's home, bitch. Come get some.
Paul, I'll grab Paul quick. Paul, mate, Tribal MMA is a homestay here at XFC. That is the most animated I've ever seen from you before a fight. Again, what did this performance mean to you?
Well, Matt, as I told Mitch before he walked out the door, this young man is the footprint for our setup. So he is a role model. So wherever we go, we follow this young man. He sets the tempo for us. Even though my son Connor is a high-level fighter, but this dude here, mate, I wish I could just bottle him up and take him home, eh? You know what I mean? He's special. He's a good kid, and we're super proud. And thank you guys for coming down to support XFC. The loudest crowd in town. Let's go! Can you smell?
Make some motherfucking noise, baby!